Can you believe it? For 3 whole years, Arsenal finished in second place. 3 years, everyone kept saying almost and not quite. Last season was the craziest. They lost a ridiculous 21 points after being in the lead. So obviously, the entire world wrote them off. All the experts were saying their chance was gone, their mentality was broken, and the dream was dead. But they were all wrong. This isn't some comeback story. This is payback. After one of the most shocking turnarounds in sports history, Arsenal is on top of the world, and I'm telling you, their revenge tour has just begun. And look, that pain was real. They took Man City to the absolute edge, but the season ended with the same old story, another second place medal. It was the third one in a row. They couldn't hold on to their leads, and it was brutal. Everyone was asking the same question: can this team ever actually win? And then this season started, and it looked like a total disaster. An insane injury crisis took out their biggest stars. I'm talking Saka, Odegaard, and Saliba, all gone. It was like a nightmare on repeat. People were literally writing articles saying Arsenal's season was over before it even started. But what nobody knew was that inside the team, something completely different was going on. Losing over and over again hadn't broken them, it made them unstoppable. This is where everything changed. This is not the same old Arsenal. The team that came back from those injuries was stronger, smarter, and way angrier. The team finally fixed their biggest weakness. They signed Eberechi Eze, a guy who grew up an Arsenal fan and actually turned down their rivals Spurs to join them. This guy gave the attack so much confidence. He wasn't just a new player, he was a message to the whole league. And their midfield, it used to be a problem, but now it's a brick wall. You have Declan Rice and the new guy, Martin Zubimendi, playing together, and it has been insane. This team doesn't just play pretty anymore. They know how to do whatever it takes to win. They learned from losing those 21 points last season, and now they never give up. You could see it in the tough wins against Everton and Burnley. The old Arsenal will have cracked under all this pressure. But this team, they thrive on it. So what happened next? The results have been unbelievable. This revenge tour isn't a concert, it's a demolition derby. In November, they played their biggest rivals, Tottenham, and it wasn't just a win. They destroyed them 4-1. And the new guy, Eze, scored a hat-trick. Can you believe that? That was the moment everyone realized Arsenal was the real deal, and it put them 6 points ahead of everyone else. And then came the Champions League. They had to play Bayern Munich, a team that had never lost a single game all season. After the first half, the score was tied, but Arsenal didn't back down. Noni Madueke scored his first ever goal for the club to put them ahead. But then, Gabriel Martinelli did something I have never seen before. He went around the goalie near the halfway line and scored in an empty net to win the game 3-1. It was one of the craziest goals ever and put them in control of their entire group. These aren't just wins, they are statements. Every single goal is payback. Now, this team is number 1 in the Premier League and dominating the Champions League with a level of confidence I have never seen. This season has been absolutely insane, and it feels like we are watching the start of a legendary team. So, I want to know from you, what was the craziest moment of this revenge tour? Tell me in the comments right now. After 3 years of losing, everybody gave up on Arsenal, but they all forgot one thing. Losing can be the biggest motivator in the world. This team took all of that pain and turned it into their biggest weapon. They aren't just winning games, they are getting payback, from destroying their rivals to pulling off insane wins in Europe. This team is on a mission. They are at the top of the Premier League, and this isn't a story about almost anymore. This is a story about what they are going to do next. This adventure is not even close to being over.